All right, I'm gonna show you something interesting. This is a road with actual standing water on it. It is literally raining right now. Watch how fast this thing does a 0 to 60. Standard launch control. .34, standing water. The car has a dumb amount of traction. All right, we're now gonna do about the same thing with traction control totally off. Still standing water on the road. DSC off, so I can't use launch control, but I'll do the same boosted launch. There is some wheel slip, but not much. Traction control totally off. That is ridiculous. That wasn't even launch control. That was everything off.
All right, guys, so my M340i is broken in. Started doing some launches and stuff with it, and it's really impressive. Most impressive is in the rain, like right now. Just went out and did 4 launches back to back, all within a 1/10 of a second of each other. I mean, with actual standing water on the road like that. And they were all about 4.3 to 4.4 seconds. That's amazing on pretty cold tires, very cold tires, totally cold. A little pilly, not really. Totally cold tires on a totally cold, wet road. I mean, that's astounding. These are just all seasons. They're not even very fat, and it's just as fast as my Camaro was on dry ground. This has got to be the best all-wheel drive system in the world. Xdrive. Anyways, so far, loving the car, love the interior, love the settings, the setting for everything. I love that I can turn off stuff I don't like. Extended traffic jam assist is really cool. Totally drives itself in traffic. If you're on like a major highway and it's bumper to bumper, you can literally just go ahead and read a book. It's like a Tesla. It's awesome. So I just figured out how to activate Driving Assistance Plus for the first time. When these green lights are on, that means you've engaged it. I hadn't done it yet. I've had this car for 2 weeks now, 3 weeks. So when it says Assistant Plus right there, you hit this button again, and then you go into it. So there's normal driving assistance, which makes you touch the steering wheel. Then there's Assistance Plus, which doesn't. I am not touching the steering wheel. It's using this camera to look at my eyeballs. You can see that camera in there to make sure I'm paying attention. As long as I'm looking forward, generally, it totally drives itself with LiDAR, 3D mapping, and everything else. You can see there's a car next to me. If there was a semi-truck there, it would know the difference. It is so freaking cool. It's very quiet, economical, done some long drives, got 32, 33 miles per gallon. Love it. Now, I do have one gripe and one complaint. I haven't figured out how to launch the car above 2,500 RPMs. Sometimes launch control will go up to like 2,700, but I'd like to launch this thing at about $3 grand. It's obviously not traction limited. It gets almost the same time in the dries as in the wet. Best time I've gotten 0 to 60 is 4.21. This is an Xdrive. I'd expect to be about 3.9 from what I've done research on it. The draggy is conservative. I'm not taking rollout out or anything like that, but I'm a little confused why I'm not getting at least 4 flat. And I think the key is that it's not launching at high enough RPM. Maybe it'll get better with a couple more miles on it. I don't know. But if anyone has a trick to how to get this car to launch over 2,500 RPMs, please let me know. I've tried traction control off. I've tried traction control in sport with launch control. I've tried regular mode. I've tried just, using the brake. I've tried everything. I can't get it to launch over 2,500 RPMs. And that's just not acceptable. So let me know if you know any tricks. So it's kind of common knowledge, but to do launch control in this car, you have to do 3 things to set it up. It's pretty easy because all 3 things are right in the same spot. So you press your traction control button right here once, tap that, put it in Sport Plus, and put the shifter over. And that's how you do launch control. Foot hard on the brake, foot hard on the gas, let go, boom, gone. Very consistent, but I think I could beat it if I could get it to launch a little higher. First and second gear shift is good. You do have to hit 3rd gear to hit to 60. You hit the rev limiter at the end of 2nd gear at about 56 miles an hour. So if 2nd gear was a little bit longer or revved a little bit higher, you probably could get a lot better 0 to 60 time. And you need to tune it. I don't know, we'll see.